Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, he came off. See what it is I slowed it way down. Way down. So we're gonna try that one more time, guys. We'll use this as a learning experience for me and a teaching experience for you, I guess. We're gonna do this together here. Man, guys, this cannot be the same place we used to fish in all the time. Jesus. This is absolute madness. I can't believe how shallow. Look at this. There's nothing left. It's nothing. I used to walk up there and fish. This is where I used to walk up to my waist in water. Now look. This is all that's left. It's like some shallow bed. Huh. Dan told me it was low, but I didn't realize it was this low. Wow, this is crazy. My mind is blown right now. We're going to start out with the jerk bait. See if we can get something on this bad boy, since it's so shallow. I got something stuck on here. Okay, so it's just that grass. So I definitely need to slow it down a little bit. This is, guys, I just can't even begin to tell you how insane this is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch over to something a little lighter. I'm only twitching a little bit. This water out here is probably only 2 or 3 feet deep, if that. So we're gonna make our way around the side over here and see if we can find a little bit deeper spots, and if not, then I'm gonna have to come up with another plan. All right. Last year I did one last episode with my daughter's rod here, and I took it home, put it up on the shelf, and didn't use it since. So I decided I grabbed it right at the last second, see if maybe we can get something on some light line here. Wind is terrible. It's cold. It was down to 26 degrees when I woke up this morning. So you pretty much guess what the conditions are right now with the wind, because it is like bitter cold, like chilled to the bone cold. I have to admit, I'm a little worried that with the water dropping as fast as it obviously did here. I mean, this water dropped significantly over the last 4 months. And last time I fished, I believe, was like the very end of July was the last time Dan and I fished together. And this place, I mean, I was walking in the water up to my chest. And I'm really afraid that these fish have probably died off in here. Alrighty, guys, so I moved down about 50 yards. I can still see some shallow spots right out there in the middle. So I do know the further, just from fishing here in the past, with the experience that we have with this place, that when I go all the way down here to my left, it gets pretty deep down in there. So hopefully we'll catch some fish down there hanging out, if there are any left in here. We'll have to see. But again, guys, I just can't stress just how sad this is. This is a place where, oh, maybe I got something here. Don't feel like I got the bottom, it feels like. Yeah, I got the bottom. So, as I was saying, we've had so many great memories here in the past, and it's just sad to see this. It really is. Here goes nothing. We don't catch anything here, then that's it. We are going to try to move to another pond, and hopefully we'll have some success. I'm in such a somber mood right now. There we go, guys. There's something. Nice. Okay. Well, there's a way to stop your somber mood, is to catch you a decent bass. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Come here. Come here. There you go. All right. I was almost starting to think there was nothing left in here anymore. They'd all died off. But I only made 2 casts down here, where I said this is the deeper part of the pond, and I caught a fish. So we'll keep casting, and you know, maybe we'll catch them. So thank you, sir. He gone. Let that sucker sink all the way down to the bottom. That way, because I know they're definitely holding on the bottom. There you go. I just felt, see, I can feel the bottom right there. And all you got to do is make sure you keep it just above. There you go, right there. There he is. Oh, that one's a nice one too. He feels nice. Adjust my drag. Definitely need to adjust my drag here. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. Numero dos. Just using this little, it's called the flashback, and I seem to have found a little pocket down here where these bass seem to be holding. All right. It's a little bit smaller than the last one, but she's a fish all the same. Ooh, that water's cold. Thank you so much. And she gone. You know, I talked to Thunder last night, guys, before I came out. I had to come down here for a collegiate honor society thing down here in Georgetown. And he explained to me, I've been doing all the hunting, he's been doing all the fishing, holding it down for 302. So he is, he's the real MVP over the last 3 months here. But he explained to me last night that a lot of the local, like in the tri-state area, a lot of the fishermen that fish and have their YouTube channels, they are not catching fish at all. Like one of the guys from First State Fishing the other day, he caught one when he went out. Dan, he went out 4 days in a row, and he said he got skunked all. I think he caught 1 or 2 bass or something like that. So just goes to show you, the bite is real tough, because the weather conditions have been miserable. It's been rain, it's been frost, you know, this morning 26 degrees. So the conditions have just not been very conducive to go out and really hammer down on them. So I told Dan last night, I said, hey, I'm gonna go out. I got some time tomorrow. I have about two hours freed up in my schedule that I'm not hunting. So I'm gonna go out and try to see if I can catch me some fish. And he just flat out said, Oak, good luck, because they're just not biting. So hopefully we can put together a pretty little decent episode here, and he will we can give it some hope. And I tell you, this little flashback here does some serious damage all year round, in my opinion. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, he came off. You see what it is I slowed it way down. So we're gonna try that one more time, guys. We'll use this as a learning experience for me and a teaching experience for you, I guess. We're gonna do this together here. So what I did was I slowed this bait way down. You guys seen that. I was reeling like this. Well, I decided I'm gonna let it go back down to the bottom. I started reeling just like this. And every now and then, when I would get any kind of grass hung up on it, I just flick it off like that, you know? And I'll keep it just that way. I'm kind of almost burying it into that grass down there. Let's come back in a little shallow here. I see a little, like a sandbar that sticks out over there a little bit. It runs out probably about 15-20 feet. and then I know it drops off. So I think those bass are hiding all in between, like almost down in the actual, we're gonna say, call it a ditch, right? Down underneath there like that. I think that's where they're holding at. So the question is, if I can get one, there you go, if I can get them to come out and actually, nope, yeah, it's on, that's a fish. If I can actually get them to come out and eat. So, oh, stay on there. Oh, a little decent. There you go. Come on back. There you go. Oh, he's pretty. He's a pretty one. He's a pretty one. Come here. There you go. Numero trace. You see, guys? Oh, look at that pretty purple. It's like purple, blue, and green that runs right down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. The purple's real distinctive right there. Wind's a pounding on us, but we're still fishing. All right. Thank you. He gone. Okay, guys. So I was suspicious about it before, but now I'm positive of it. So what we have here, and I'm gonna try to do this where you can still see it in the camera. It goes up like this. There's like 3 different little ditches over here, and these bass are hiding down in between, right at the very, very bottom of these little ditches. So I don't think they're holding on the drop-offs. I think they're actually down inside the ditches, and then they're coming up out of it to chase. So question is, am I gonna be able to get one of these big ones to come out and chase? And number 2, am I gonna be able to land it? Because this is 2-pound line. So well, let's see. There, oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I figured these bass out today. I've got them figured out. I got them figured out. Oh, this is a nice one. And guys, like we've said, like we've always say, it's always like a math problem. Every time you come out, you just got to figure that sucker out, right? It's a nice one. All right. Number 4. Thank you. Same thing I did before, guys. I cast it out there, pulled it over top of those 3 little like faint ditches that are out there. Guy came up and hit, just like the 2 before that one. So I've got them figured out. Now it's just time to have some fun. Go! She gone. All right, guys, I want to talk to you real quick about something. When you come to a body of water, obviously this place is completely changed from any conditions I've ever seen it in. When you come to a place and you don't catch fish, don't just pack up and leave right away. You got to do something. You got to try different baits. You got, there's a million different baits you can try. You know, you can try a deep diving crankbait. You can try a lipless crankbait. You can try a spinner bait. You can do a little something small like a flashback. What I like to do personally is when the bite is tough, I downsize my lure. That's what I always do. Because when you downsize that lure, it entices them bass that aren't huge, them 5-6 pounders, to bite. Now they got to eat too, and you got to make a decision. Did you come out here to try to catch just monsters, or did you come out here to catch you some fish? So that's just something for you to think about, guys. To be honest with you, I'm surprised no crappie have come up and hit this thing. Oh, there we go. Nice. I'm not gonna mess with this one. Oh, there we go. Look at that, guys. Big old crappie. It's Mr. Slab. Come here. Oh, big old slab crappie. I told you guys. I was surprised I hadn't caught one sooner, to be honest with you. I knew it was only gonna be a matter of time. Wow, look at all the pretty colors in this thing. Look at that. Wow. What a beaut. All right. Well, There you go. Very nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Crappie. Boy, what a slab you are. Thank you. And she gone. All right, guys. So before I was casting over top of those 3 ditches that I talked about earlier, they're running out this way. 1, 2, 3, right here. So instead of me casting across them this way, now I'm gonna cast in between them. I want to give you guys just a little bit of advice real quick. Had a buddy of mine hit me up, said, hey Oak, man, I bought a couple of those flashbacks and I'm having no luck on them at all. And I tried to explain to him was that you have to play the conditions, all right? Sometimes bass want something that's pink. Sometimes they want something white. Sometimes they want silver. Or today they want something green with silver flake in it. You have to have multiple lures to tie on to it, you know? Yeah, I mean, these little grubs here, this is actually a mini chatterbait right here, just a mini chatterbait. And then I bought these little grubs to put on it. So I've got like 6 or 7 different colors. And if I'm casting one and I don't catch anything, then I'll just switch up. It takes, what, 10 seconds to switch up, you know? So you have to play the conditions. What I mean by that is when I first came out here today, the sun was out. And I walked over here and I started picking one up, almost one after another. Now it's windy. Now the clouds have moved in because it's a front moving in, like I explained earlier, and the bite has almost all but turned off. So just play your conditions. Make sure you play with the right equipment. Make sure you switch up. Just because one thing isn't going to work, then guess what? Move on to the next thing. And I promise you, if you're patient, you're going to figure them out. And then there are days where they're just not going to bite. I mean, Thunder can tell you there are days where you go out and you'd have been better off just staying home. But you know what? You can't catch any fish sitting on the couch. Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. There's that big one I've been waiting for. Hopefully. There we go. And I can't even begin to tell you guys how long I've been waiting on this bite. Big crappie. Big crappie. Yes. Come here. Holy crap. It's all yellow. Very nice. Very nice. Oh man, this last one was a tough bite here, guys. This was a tough bite. Very nice. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Crappie. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. All right, guys, that's it. It's over. It's a wrap. Yes, we were able to put together a decent episode. Man, I had so much fun getting out there. I've missed it. Guys, I've missed it so much. First and foremost, thank you, Mom. She's up in heaven smiling down. I know she had my back today. Tomorrow's her birthday. So, Mom, happy birthday in heaven. I love you. Guys, this was crazy. Dan told me like 6 weeks ago, he said, Oak, man, they are pulling way too much water out of that pond. It is super low. I did not know until I actually got there. That's the first time I've seen that pond in 4 months. How crazy low it was. Guys, in some spots, it's only 6 inches deep. I mean, the bass have nowhere to go. There's no doubt in my mind that we had a huge fish kill. These fish just have nowhere to go out there. And that's very unfortunate because my boy Thunder and I, we had some really, really good times out there. We've caught some nice bass. And also with our brotherhood, man, we've just had a lot of laughs out there together. But hey, it's just a pond. We'll move on to the next spot. Guys, first and foremost, right here, the flashback. It saved us big time today. Now, when I talk about the flashback, there's some certain things you need to make sure that you do. When you go out to a pond, I carry 2 different kinds. I carry the gold-plated and the nickel-plated, just like the 2 you just seen. And I also carry like 5 different kinds of grubs with me. You know, you get them little Bass Pro little grubs, just the ones you can take off and put on. It takes 3 seconds to switch out. That way, you can find what these bass want to hit on. They don't always want to hit on a green. They don't always want a white or a pink. Sometimes you got to put on something gold or something silver, like a minnow color. So
it's imperative that you make sure that you add those to your arsenal. Just stuff your pockets with them when you go out and use this flashback. It was so much fun. You guys seen when I first got there, I start out to the right, nothing. Work my way to the left. We got to a little bit deeper part of that pond. And with the sun being out before it got overcast, I had my glasses on. I could see with my polarized glasses there were 3 different ditches. It was like an indent like that. And in each one, it was real deep right there. So all I did was cast that flashback across, and you guys seen as I brought them through, bam. Each time I caught like 3 back to back to back. So all it takes is just a little bit of time. I've always told you before, it's like a math problem. You just have to figure a place out. Don't fish somewhere for 45 minutes, not catch anything, and just leave. Do your homework. Work that area really good, okay? So guys, again, I have to go. I gotta get my daughter off the bus. If you like the materials that we're putting out, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so the next time Thunder and I have a chance to drop a video send a video your way, you get updated as soon as it drops. Guys, until next time, fish on.